Joining us now from Richmond, Virginia to talk about the stimulus and the ongoing battle over health care is Republican Congressman Eric Cantor. Good morning, Congressman Cantor.
Good morning, Maggie.
Do you believe it's fair to pass judgment so soon on whether the stimulus is working? Or if you had implemented a solution to our economic woes, how long would you want the public to wait before deciding whether it's working?
Well, first of all, Maggie, if you recall back in January when Congress passed a stimulus bill, the representations were made by the President and the administration that this bill needed to be acted upon immediately and that we would see, if we did that, staving off of job losses. And in fact, 8.5% unemployment was set as the highest goal. And unfortunately, what we know now is nationally, as the report just indicated, we're at 9.4% and unfortunately seeming to go higher in some areas. I can tell you here in my area...
May I interrupt? Because we all know economists agree that unemployment is a lagging indicator of economic improvement, and there have been plenty of other signs.
Well, listen, the reality is, people are still across this country facing economic crisis. And whether you want to judge the recession by the potential GDP growth or you want to judge it by unemployment, right now, families are worried about their job security. Maggie, I can tell you, I had a job fair here in the Richmond area yesterday, and we're an area that is lower in an unemployment rate than the national average. We had 3,200 people show up in 95-degree heat seeking employment. That says to me that this stimulus has not done what the administration said it would do. In fact, Vice President Biden came to Richmond about a month and a half ago touting the success of the stimulus. I can tell you that 3,200-some people that I spoke with yesterday would resoundingly disagree with that notion.
I'd like to ask you about health reform. You have said that you won't support a public option in the plan. What about a co-op?
Well, listen, I know Senator Conrad and the others who are floating this idea of a co-op have not offered many details. What I do know is the people that I represent here in Virginia and most of the people around the country are speaking up now and don't want to see a government takeover of our health care. So we don't know much of the details. We don't know really what a co-op is going to be. But if it is just another name for government takeover of our health care, I'm not going to be for that, nor do I think most Americans will support that.
Congressman Eric Cantor, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Maggie.
Sure.